Why is it important for Mary to return home for the last part of her pregnancy?
That's a good question. Maybe she wanted to be with Joseph. Maybe, she wanted to be closer to her family potentially. I know that they end up leaving to Bethlehem.
The census was being called, and so Joseph was going to have to travel, and Mary, being engaged to him, was considered his family at that point, so she would have needed to travel with him.
Well, she needed to begin the physical preparations. It's a little bit like what we do with our clients, when what we call nesting. They start getting their things together for the baby to come.
Well, she's got to prepare for her birth. This is the last part of your pregnancy, is this nesting time. And that's imperative. Instincts start to kick in, and it's imperative to get home and start preparing.
As well as beginning to work out her relationship with Joseph. She had some things she needed to attend to get back home.
My guess is, as a woman, you want to be close to the father of the baby. And even though Joseph's technically not the father of the baby, he is going to be the father that raises that baby. And she probably wanted to be close to him. And maybe she just wanted to be home. I mean, home is just a place we long for when we're gone, right?
When she got home, there was going to need to be some time for Joseph to act upon his acceptance of this and to help others accept it. It wasn't probably very accepted. And so it was more about them trying to pull together as a couple and as a team, doing what they knew God called them to do specifically, so that kind of they could combat all the frustrations and difficulties and maybe comments and rudeness and things around them for people who didn't understand.
Maybe it was just time for her, and she knew they were getting ready to have the baby, and there was probably going to be a whole community of stuff going on around that maybe she just didn't want to be around.
John the Baptist, he's laying the path. He's meant to get the word out, and he is also preparing for Jesus' ultimate mission.
To fulfill the prophetic words in Isaiah and Malachi about the one who comes in the spirit of Elijah to prepare the way of the Lord.
He was prophesied to come and prepare the way, right, for Jesus.
It's kind of neat how he prepared the way in the sense of the pregnancy, because Elizabeth was pregnant longer and before Mary.
That was his role, and he had to come ahead of Jesus to do that.
So I believe that even occurred in pregnancy, of him being born before Jesus and in the womb before Jesus. He was already preparing for Elizabeth and her family to be able to share with Mary, and for Mary to receive that as confirmation and knowing that God's doing these miracles.
When God's speaking and creating the world, he is the creator of the world, it tells us in John. So technically he did not come first. Jesus was always first, but by way of human birth, John had to come first and prepare the way for him. So
our mission is, of course, to have women choose life, and to have women choose spiritual life, to choose Jesus. So our opportunity is that we get to tell them how he has affected our lives, how he has changed us, how he has accepted us and given us salvation, and how he can do the same thing for them.
Still, so many don't know about pregnancy centers and what they do, what their real mission is, and there's so much bad press out there.
Acknowledging the Lord above all else and being honest that he is the one we're honoring, even as we try our best to serve clients and their needs.
Because they don't charge anything. Their services are free. They are there to serve the women and meet the women where they need help and give them true options.
It's definitely spreading the word. Testimonials would be great. We have to get to the areas where people are also finding their information, whether it's social media or on the news or in articles. We have to go where the people are at to get the word out about our mission and what we do.
The donors can go ahead of the pregnancy centers by sharing that good news with people that they know, taking it to their churches, letting their churches know, because there's other programs that they can get involved with. They can partner with the pregnancy center and the church so that when a woman does find herself pregnant, she feels safe in the community that the church provides, not shunned.
And then, of course, talking about pregnancy, and many of us are older women, so we get to mentor to the younger.
Mary went to the safe community of her cousin, because she knew that she would understand. And there's so many in the church that do understand, but there isn't a provision for them to share that understanding. And so I think that's the best way donors could go, is go to the church and say, hey, what can we do to create an environment where these women can come, because we want to win them to the Lord.
Where it just a parallel, it just lines up what we do at the Women's Center in preparing. That's our mission, to prepare for life, to help those carrying life to prepare for life, but also to bring life and honor the Lord.
But we also want to help them and walk them and nurture them with not just the baby, but the woman, and help her grow and receive salvation, or be discipled in her faith so that she can grow and be surrounded by other moms, or more experienced moms that have raised their children, so that she can have that kind of community.
And then even those who are younger are good examples when they are living celibate lives and ministering to the women walking in the door and helping them see there's a different way that they can live.
All the fears that a woman in an unexpected pregnancy feels and experiences and goes through, they're very real and very valid. And so by the donors going forward and creating an environment in the church to help them connect to help these women connect to the pregnancy center, will help dispel all those fears and help her to overcome those fears and choose life and walk in life and walk healthy, because now she's encouraged to follow hard after the Lord. She's seeing the love of Christ come around her, and she's seeing, God do a work through his people.